Alright, let's just started. Here, we're done here. Starting off some Imperial City Prison, as you can see here. This dungeon's nothing too bad, but it is kind of a long drag all the way down. And has some bosses that are kind of annoying, but once you learn the mechanics of it, it's not too bad. We're going to be using a standard mitigation tank instead of a DPS tank in this dungeon, because that's how most people are going to have to run it when they first get through it. You can do a few extra things on top of your tank if you want to, but for now, mitigation tank's probably the best way to do it. Last boss is a little interesting. We're going to actually switch over to a DPS build on it, because full-on tank build for that last boss isn't really necessary. So, let us get ourselves started here. First thing I want to actually show off here is this over here. If you didn't see our last video here, this is basically the Shackle Vault. And basically embers that you get for defeating bosses can be used to open up the stuff here. So about 150 will open up this vault, and open up these vaults. You can find stuff in there for this dungeon set if you don't actually want to run the dungeon. And you can get those also inside Imperial City proper if you're going around the city and killing some mobs. Alright guys, let's get started. That's some dead danger. If you need to grab the quest, go ahead. Ditch is looking a little thin.
And in your debt. Thought I was done for. Thought I was done for. Leave it. Free.
Why did you use that lever?
Was I not supposed to?
You don't know what they were in here for. Maybe.
I figured since they were captured by Daedra, they were innocent.
Yeah, but they were originally arrested by Imperials, right?
You don't know that.
They're just waiting to be soul harvested.
Look around here. Anything? Nope. Okay. Can't wait for Monday. Hey, Dark Demon, what's up, man? First boss, Overfiend. Okay, this guy's annoying, has a major hit, does a nasty, nasty channel damage that you have to block through. Healers typically have to throw in more shards to keep your tank's resources up. And on top of that, we're going to have ads up the wazoo during this. So DPS usually has to focus on keeping AoE up to get those ads down. Halfway through the fight, we're also going to have a harvester show up, which tanks should also try grabbing. I'm going to try tanking over here by the portal here for that part of the fight. But DPS is going to have to be on top of that as well. Make sure if you're having issues with the ads, stop DPS in the Overfiend, because his health percentage is what causes the ads to spawn. Kind of standard abilities, just block through most of it in general, and best way to do it is to see it, guys. Let's go.
Intruders, the flesh sculptor is not
All right.
to be disturbed.
You can see does a lot of the charge up attack. Ads start coming out here as he starts taking damage. I messed up my ability bar here a little bit. I meant to have chains up. He does that little... Thank you. I got the harvester. And it's a... it is a little bit of a clusterfuck here. Having changed here helps a lot more. And note, the fight isn't over until you kill all these mobs. Chains will help in this fight. Swarm Mother will also help.
The Flesh Sculptor is your next target. Go. His laboratory is just up ahead.
And like I said, the only other annoying thing again is that Harvester, which can seriously mess up your group, especially if she pulls up, she does her soul harvest thing while the tank is trying to block. You got it. Oh. Quick note on mobs here. Make sure to target the Flesh Astronaut as soon as possible because they do enrage in one shot. You're going to see this a little bit later on here. That is also one of the reasons you do not try to grouping up all the mobs in this dungeon. See, this wing is okay. These are just skooma dealers. Skooma never hurt anyone.
That's debatable.
Only a Khajiit would say something like that.
Come on down, come on down.
There's a chest.
There's a harvester. Skooma, the spice of life. Gonna work on your stand warden now, Dark? Good job. Oh, heavy sack and chest up here, guys.
Where's the heavy stuff?
Other side of the room there. Right here. Maybe tonight or tomorrow. Okay. Jack sheer venom. Go ahead down the hall. I'm just gonna show off something real quick. Now, folks, we just went through and killed a whole bunch of mobs in these next 3 rooms here, but I wanted to give a quick note. If you're doing a speed run here, quick way you can do it, rapid maneuvers, and just run through this entire hall all the way to the hole up here. Don't stop, just keep going. You should have enough time with this retreating maneuver to get all the way to the end. Don't hit anything, don't try to take any damage. Healers, you might just want to get a quick heal and go if possible, but do it quickly because you got to get yourself in here. As soon as you hit here and move down the hall here, all those mobs up there will de-aggro on you. It'll be fine. But good way to get yourself through this is simply doing that with rapid maneuvers real quick and be at the end. All right, sorry, showing off the shortcut. Or speed run.
I opened with a Destro Ultimate and now can use another Destro Ultimate.
Mm-hmm. Because they're all Daedra. Okay, guys, hold up. Let's show off how you get by this without having to, let's do the non-aggroing, watchers thing.
So bad at sneaking.
No, you don't have to sneak. Watch. You can actually stand up. The trick with these is you see the green light that he's doing? That is his aggro radius. You just gotta stay out of that. So move back down here a little bit, wait for him to turn. They're all timed the same way. Okay, now we can move. Like, see how close I can get to this guy? It's gonna turn to the left, and we can go down the right. Okay, Flesh Sculptor.
You're still blushing when we stick your head on a pike.
This guy is annoying because he brings out Flesh Atronachs, the more mobs that hit the middle there. He also has a damage shield while he channels in the middle, so don't even bother trying to hit him while that's going on there. Best thing to do is send your group out. They're going to see the little flash globules around here. Toss them on the mobs, and it kills them. Well, does a debuff at least. So this is the Atronachs that spawn here. Those are the globules. You can see a little synergy thing there when it does it.
And
Gotcha. That mechanic there was the pin. Basically what he does is he chooses one person inside the group there. Everyone's gonna run around here. Throw these things around. Sometimes you have to designate it depending on your group to let people know that, oh, I'm gonna handle this or you're gonna handle that. Boss is active again. Stay yourself out of that AoE. Block those heavy attacks. He's already got the face. Good job, guys. We got one Atro in the middle. Boss is active again as well.
Again.
Now if you...
The second before you can act.
Yep. Last phase. I messed that up. Sorry.
I got him. Most of them.
Boss is active again. At this point, most people just execute. Don't worry about the ads. Just kill them. That's it.
Great light sentry is all that remains between us and the warden.
Also to note, this thing here, damages. Stay out of it if you can. Pull that lever.
What hope is there? I owe you one.
Heavy sack. Okay, just to note, if we were doing a speed run, you're trying to get through this. Typically, this is where you'd slot rapids and go all the way through to the next area. But we're gonna try doing the avoidance method on this one. Again, sneaking isn't too important on this, but it's just staying out of the green. Hopefully Romeo doesn't get himself caught there. Okay, just come over here. This way, quickly, quickly. Right into the corner here. Okay, come on.
Who the hell would follow this shit?
Quickly, quickly, quickly. Gonna have to go straight into DPS on this here. All the way to the back. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay, stay back here. I'm gonna pull these other mobs. Focus the outro first. God, I hate that this enemy. Good job, guys. Okay, move along quickly. Okay, this is the next area, but we can avoid it. Get over to the edge here. Good job, good job. Okay. Now we just have to move in all the way into the next area. Right to the stairs, right to the stairs. Okay, right here, right here. Good heals. Okay, don't have to stealth, but still have to watch. This other one's down here. They're going to come up and go to the right here, so just got to wait for it to go by. Back up a little bit. Make sure it's not going to see us here. Yep. KKK. Go to the other way. Look the other way. There we go. Go now. Go now. And at the end of the dungeon, that should be a no-see
Intruders are coming, Lord Warden.
for the achievement.
You've allowed them far enough. Fail here, and I'll feed you to the abomination.
Okay, Grave Light Sentry. Just go ahead and move on in, guys. Fight the boss over there. Or, sorry, no, not the boss. The ads. Brain fart there. Go for the ads on the other side away from me. So, Grave Light has a few annoying things here. One, it will stun you. It'll also push you back. Your teammates should focus on killing the ads first. That's why we're moving away from the ads first. So it doesn't push them away like that. Okay, get those last ads. I'll take care of this guy over here. All good? Okay. Now, other than the pushbacks and the damage he does, the other annoying thing is there's borders that will get lobbed as we do this dungeon. And they'll go for you directly. So if you're trying to res somebody or something else like that, they'll jump on top of you like that. They stun you when they hit you. It's annoying. You have to restart any reses that you do, so it's really important not to get killed in this. As long as you take those ads out pretty quick and avoid the red, you should be good fairly often here. You can't really avoid that as much. But just keep some stamina up so you can get yourself back into it when you have to. Pretty much it. Alright, let's show the sneaking bypass here. Go ahead, get up here and sneak when you get up. This one's a little bit of a rough one to do.
Oh no, no, god damn it.
No, no.
Sorry.
Let's go. Just go. Just go. Come on. Let's run. That's fine, because we had to sneak up to there, and then we run past.
What if I'm really bad?
That's fine. So typically with this method here, we're gonna bypass everything here. I'm just taunting those extra bugs so they don't get on my teammates. Jump right over to the edge into the water.
Not onto the land like I just did.
Oh. Jump over! Go! Get into the water when you can. Romeo should be resting and come back. And typically you wait here until aggro goes away. Make sure you have everyone wait here, because sometimes if you don't, there'll be an errant mob that just keeps back and forth and harasses the group.
I'm out of combat.
Good. Yes, and check and see if you're out of combat, just to make sure you're cleared. Meow, meow, meow. Alright, this is an annoying pull. Take the other bug. I'll take this and the harvester. Good job, guys. There wasn't a chest here, was there? No, okay. Alright, abomination time. Abomination's annoying. Typically, tank has to hold the abomination. DPS has to take on the little bugs here. Bugs are annoying because if you stack their dot or the AoE dot on the ground more than once, they will instant one-shot anyone. In addition to that, he has a really nasty cleave, so you want to make sure the DPS does not stand in front of it. And he also has a few things where he'll summon more of these bugs and they'll explode. You have to make sure you're away from them so you don't get one-shot. And another mechanic is a turret, or like a circle of poison around somebody that if you go out of, you one-shot die as well. And some mobs will, like zombies, will show up in this fight as well. Anyway, let's get ourselves started. So you can see that cleave is nasty. Okay, avoid each other, guys. Stay away. Okay, Forever's got the dot or the circle. Get DPS on the boss. You okay there forever? Boss active again. Sometimes I notice he does drop. Oh yeah, this is the part you want to avoid. There we go. Sometimes he does drop and you have to reapply taunt, so that is something important to mention. Good job, guys. If you have to go through multiple phases of that because of low DPS, that can be really annoying. But just keep in mind, like, you avoid the red on that, stay out of the circle, and if you do have the circle around you, do not try to get out of it. Also, he's wearing a diaper. Just think about that for a minute. It's just a big baby. No chest, huh?
Let's see how you handle the warden's traps. You'll have the pleasure of meeting him
chest
if
here.
you
Ooh, master.
survive.
Yay!
I'm bad at lockpicking, so someone else has to do it.
Crap. Got it. But it didn't let me open it, bastards. Lagged out.
Getting all these plunder skulls.
Got it that time.
Sheer Venom Helm.
How may I
Junk
serve?
one. I got it.
Who the hell would bother this shit?
Picaro Deficio. Thanks for following, man. And Yoshada, if I didn't say thank you already, apologize, but thank you for the follow. If I did already say thank you, well, you get it twice. I hate this pull. Alright, so if you haven't done this pull before, everyone needs to focus on the Fletch Atronach. Tank has to focus on moving around and not getting the Horvers killing him. Good job with those Horvers, that was quick. Good job. Sweet, sweet. Okay, you got the other side. 1, 2, 3, pull. Good job. Okay, the console. This is an annoying fight because they all got to come down at relatively the same time, and a lot of them are going to be moving around. Tank is going to go ahead and taunt every single one of them that you can, while people... You're trying to do the sneaky thing, weren't you?
Yep.
It happens. While everyone else does this other stuff. Enemy standard. Necromancer putting totem up. Get that down. Remember, priority is taking this totem out because With it up, it's reducing damage on every one of these mobs here.
Now,
Typically, you want to fight on top of either the Templar or the Necromancer because they're going to move around. Now that they turned into shadows here, this is why you have to get them all down relatively quick. When they're in that state, they can still attack you, but they won't take damage. And you can't block them, you can't bash them, etc. If any of them have to go down before any of the others, you want to have the healer go down last, because the healer can heal, and you can't bash them out of it, which is really annoying. All right, 3, 2, 1, and pull. Let's move on to the final fight, guys. And I'm gonna have to change
the warden is your
sets here
final obstacle.
before the final one.
You'll find him ahead.
Lord Ball.
Could you find those?
Yeah, of course. Actually, I want to notice Sunder. Yep, that should work. And... Yep. We're not going to go standard here. We're just going to go dual bar, Dawnbreaker. Okay, you guys ready? Everybody else back. Okay, back. Okay.
Do the walls in this one, right?
Yep.
You want to stay towards the outside.
Yep, yep. Okay, Lord Warden time.
Meet Liraf's clan for yourself. They fit quite comfortably.
Big thing with this, guys, is there's not actually a tank. He's just going to go ahead and randomly hit people around the room. He's going to have whirlpools around here. He's going to have annoying little balls that drain your stamina. And he's eventually going to do one-shot mechanics that makes you so you have to jump into those portals and fall from the top here to the bottom. He's also going to have a phase where he's going to split off into 4 different entities, and you're going to have to fight each one of those entities until they die, and then he reforms, and you have to do the whole thing over again. Pretty simple fight. I think the hard mode basically makes it so some of the meteors and stuff goes a little bit faster, and he does a little bit more damage in general. But, oh, another thing I can mention as well. A lot of AoE stuff doesn't work as well in this, so make sure to keep your stuff on a quick rotation if possible. Alright, let's go. Okay, that is the portal. Oh, block, guys. Block. Yeah, the Gatling gun, as I call it, is annoying. It's already split off from the four guys. Good job. Get ready for him to do a ground pound here. Block, block. Stay by portal if you can. Don't go in though. Get into portal now. Go, go, go. Portal, portal. Get through, brace. Don't forget to brace. Out of it.
Shit, fell in the hole.
Do you remember which one?
The one right next.
Okay, in this case, it might be best if we, if you just jump in. Or I'll just die. Never mind. No, no, keep me down. Go ahead and res me, but I'll keep down here. Kill these ads. Quick. Focus these ads down. Stay together. So in this case here, because somebody already went down the portal, if I die here, that portal's still going to be available. So there's still going to be 3 spots open. 2 people in. Don't try resing me. Just get them down. Stay by the portals and make sure to run to the other one if the other one doesn't spawn it. Okay. Stay by a portal. Don't go in. Don't go in. Block, block, block.
I can't.
Damn it. I'll get up. Get inside now. Go for the other one. Other one. Ah!
What was that?
Damn it.
I'd be the one I went in. Oh shit, portal underneath me.
I'll take a distraction here. Block.
Waiting for the portal.
Now in that... Go in portals now. Portal, portal, portal. Go, go, go. Get in! Get in! Get in! Oh!
Worst place to die, dude.
That's why having 2 portals up, it really screws you over. Because it's hard to track which one it is. I have no stamina. Where is he? There he is. He's dead. Yeah, so having 3 portals up, that usually you have 2 options. Either one, if you know which portal it is, jump in again, and hopefully he'll spawn another one before he does his enrage. Or, like I said, one of us dies and the other 3 have to take the portals. Because even if you don't take the portals, typically what happens is somebody will die because there'll only be one available, one up, and then nobody wins. But that's the World War, and it's a bit of a clusterfuck. But it's fun, too.
Yeah, I don't mind this one. The White Gold Tower is always a pain in the ass trying to get past the planar, depending on who's with you.
Yep. Alright, guys, stick around for the sets afterward here. But you guys just watching the boss videos? Hope you enjoyed. Alright, some of the gear that you can get out of here, interesting sets. Unfortunately, it's kind of... it's kind of interesting, but unfortunately not as good as it should have been.
Me and I couldn't move. Shit.
Alright, so one, you have leeching. Maximum health, healing taking. When you take damage, you have 8% chance to summon a cloud of leeching poison under your attacker for 1,359 poison damage for 4 meters radius every 1 second and for 5 seconds, and heals you for 100% damage caused. Kind of a troll set, kind of makes sense, but 8% chance is really low. Might work out for PvP, but Bara's set is probably a little bit more meta than this is. It just doesn't do enough healing and enough damage, really. Sheer Venom. Maximum stamina, weapon damage.
Run too?
Possibly. Not quick enough.
God, no prison can hold me.
Okay, sorry. When you do deal damage with execute abilities on your affected enemies, you deal 10,815 poison damage over 6 seconds. The first effect can occur once every 6 seconds.
Got that. It's 45 minutes within this timer. Beat all mini bosses and boss enemies. Run.
Yep.
That was a speed run.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, just gonna do that real quick so I can get through this real quick. But anyways, the execute damage on your abilities, 10,815 poison damage over 6 seconds. Effect can occur every 6 seconds. Interesting set here. Unfortunately, the poison damage on it isn't terrific. We consider it's over 6 seconds. If it was instant, it'd be fine, but not enough that you'd really have it. Scathing Mage. Magicka, spell critical. And when you deal critical damage, you have 20% damage. You have 20% chance to increase your spell damage by 498 for 6 seconds. If that could occur every 6 seconds. Some people dislike this set. They say that Burning Spellweed is better, but I see a lot of people using this pretty well inside PvP and doing a pretty good job with it. I'm not sure if it's meta. You judge it for yourself, though, really, because it is something that's increasing spell damage and is kind of bursty for PvP. Makes it up pretty nicely on that. Finally, the helmet. Helmet is actually considered, I was actually surprised, this is actually considered one of the best helmets for tanking out there right now, because it does a spell resistance, physical resistance, and then when you take damage, you have 50% chance to summon a Shadow Orb for 10 seconds. That increases your physical and spell resistance to you and your allies by 3,735 to anyone in the radius there, which is kind of nice because you have extra armor to yourself and to your group as long as you're in that radius. So, anyways, that's ICP. Hope you guys liked it. Get you on for the next DLC dungeon here. In the meantime.